currently in Florida still. I'm actually a little bit under the weather. I've been sick for a little bit. I guess it's only actually like my fourth day of like being like sick. But I'm walking to a nearby store. I'm going to go ahead and grab some vitamins and some supplies. It's about 20 or 25 minutes away from here, something like that. The Florida weather is actually kind of nice right now. It's like 50 degrees, which is cool. I didn't suspect that when I came to Florida that it would be under the 50 degree weather. I was preparing for like totally toasty hot, but obviously I'm not really familiar with Florida weather. You just hear Florida, and you assume that it is going to be like super hot. I'm still looking for a vehicle, so I have found a few. One which was a nice one within my price range, but the problem is that it's like all the way on the other side of Miami, which is like a 17-hour drive from where I am one way. So that's pretty far. As you know, even when I drove to Canada, I only drove like 5 or 6 hours a day, so I'd have to stop on my way a couple times. But I'm looking for something a little bit closer. I feel better than I did the last few nights, but my head was like throbbing last night. I'm going to try to jump on live on here too, and I'm still editing my video from Alaska. But yeah, I just figured I'd head to the store and go ahead and make a quick video while I was walking there. At the moment, I don't have a sidewalk underneath me, but I was always told that you're supposed to walk on the side of the road so you can see traffic coming at you. I've actually ran a marathon and stuff like that, and that's the consensus of the rules usually. But there is a sidewalk up on the other side of the street. Okay, so now I'm on a sidewalk. They had a stop sign, the first one I went and just flagged by. I know those postal people are in a hurry. That is one thing that I've noticed about the lower 48, actually. Everybody seems to be in a bit of a hurry. Not like necessarily all the time, but it's like people are just often in a hurry to do things, like in a hurry to, get to the store, in a hurry to get back from the store, in a hurry to drive wherever they're driving, in the bush and Alaska and stuff, it's a little bit more slowed down than that. Not everyone is in such a rush all the time. Florida, I haven't made it out to the beach yet. Like I said, I've been under the weather and I've had my kiddos on the weekends. But I'm going to make my way out when I get feeling a little bit better. I was going to just order, so I've been ordering some groceries and stuff, but it's like, it's a lot more expensive to order stuff than it is just to go ahead and like walk to the store. There's a nearby store where I am, so I just walk to it, get a little fresh air too. Even when I'm not feeling well and stuff, I still like to walk and breathe in fresh air. And like I said, the weather is actually nice right now. It's 50-something degrees. It's like 55 or something like that, I think, which is cool. But yeah, I got some cool architecture. Love the trees. Always interesting to see palm trees growing naturally to me. I don't know, just something about palm trees. We obviously don't have anything like palm trees in Alaska. So it's kind of cool. Also, if y'all guys have any questions about like what I'm doing, or if you would like to see, like, I haven't been putting a ton of shorter form content on here. I do over like on TikTok and those, I do like the shorter content, but I might should start putting more shorter stuff over here as well, and I need to post more on here. But if y'all guys have any like suggestions of anything to do like in Florida, or things that you would like to see on my channel, let me know. I am going to be shooting some episodic style content here when I go out to certain places, because as I've mentioned, I'm going to get a little bit out of my comfort zone and try to do some stuff that I haven't done. But I am also a recluse, so I got to kick myself in the pants to keep moving. Nah. I'm going to be getting out more. Like I said, the vehicle is one thing that really landlocks me, especially in areas like this, because everything is like pretty spread out, and you need a vehicle to traverse it, honestly, which is something that I am planning on getting. So the store that I'm going to is a little bit further down this road. I gotta pass by like a lot more traffic, so I'm in like a suburbanish area right now that I pass through. They do have some cool Christmas decorations. Love Christmas. So not every house, obviously, but some of these houses have some pretty outrageous Christmas decorations. One that we already passed back there is like, it's like covered in like so many you can barely even identify what it all is. This one looks like it has a lot of Grinch stuff. So the store is just up here. It's just like a dollar store, which not everything's $1 in there, so I'm not sure why they still call it a dollar store. No, they're actually pretty good price a lot of the time. It's the same place that has a deal on Dr. Pepper, where I can get, it's a sell. So if I buy 3 12-packs of Dr. Pepper, it costs me $13 for 3 12-packs. I was literally paying $15.99 for a 12-pack in Haines, Alaska. Just shows the price difference. Man, I am slightly regretting the choice of wearing a hoodie. I thought I could get away with it because it's like 50, but I should have known better. It's kind of toasty out here. Also, like I mentioned, sick still, so. love the outside. Oh, man. Anyway, the store is a little ways away still. I'm not going to film in the store or anything. Just doing a quick video. I'm trying to keep my my videos up here on YouTube, but because I like to do like, higher quality content, I don't like to always just be holding the camera, talking, which I obviously do, but I want to get some better quality, videos out for y'all guys. Like I'm going to explore a beach. I'm going to record at the beach for sure. Any indoor area that I go to, like a restaurant, or even if I go to one of those like rave type things, which we'll see. Not my thing, but we'll see. But I would have to get permission from the owner of the establishment in order to like film inside it. I can film on the streets and stuff like that. I can film from a distance, but like filming actually inside somewhere, you got to have like the owner's permission for that stuff. But we'll see. I've had some, like I did one, I was actually in Washington. They let me film in the restaurant and stuff. I never got that video uploaded, unfortunately. I had trouble getting it. I shot a deal where I was doing a food challenge actually in a restaurant in Washington, and it was a pretty toasty thing of food. It was delicious. It was like, had some shrimp, had Carolina Reapers, Trinidad scorpion, some kind of like beef, like a real thin cut, fried delicious. And I recorded this whole thing. Bam and I actually recorded it, and it was fun. But it was a lot of footage, and I had trouble getting it. So the way we recorded it, I have had trouble receiving it from him. So I needed to like do an airdrop or something close by, and I just never broke down and got it all downloaded. One of these days I will, and I'll still show y'all guys. I might do a couple things like that here if I can find some restaurants that are willing. So some restaurants have like a challenge type thing to where they even like put your picture on the wall if you can like complete certain type food challenge, like eat so much food or something like hot dish and stuff like that. So I'm not really good at eating quantities of food, honestly. I eat a little bit like a bird. I don't eat a ton. But I like hot challenges. That's more my specialty. All right, so there's gonna be a little bit more traffic on this side of the road. So I just got to where the actual main traffic is, out of the suburban area and onto the actual road. The store itself is a little bit further this way. There's a stoplight. You can kind of see it. It's the green stoplight up there. You can see it, I think. Yeah, you can barely see it. So that's where I'm going, the green stoplight. There's a crosswalk and a small store in that vicinity. Obviously, down here, you can't just cross the road when it looks clear. You got to wait till the little walking symbol appears and then do it. I always abide by the rules of wherever I am. It's a thing about respect, and you got to respect the area that you're in, and that's something that I always do. Mom and Dad taught us all to always have respect for everything, to have respect for people, for animals, for the world around you, and for the rules around you. Like there's lots of stuff in towns and cities I'd love to climb on. Love to try my hand at running through cities and climbing up, telephone poles and over fences and up brick walls. But that is highly frowned upon in cities and towns. And so I don't do it. I abide by the rules of wherever I am, and I'm ultimately respectful. because I think that is important, you know. Respect is something that is important. And though some people think that like respect should be earned, I feel that respect should be given. You should always be respectful, always. Even if someone is disrespectful to you, that isn't really a reason that you should be disrespectful back. You know, fire and fire only makes the flame grow higher. But I'm pretty close now. Just trying to keep you all guys posted on what I'm up to. Like I said, I've been super under the weather for the past few days. I feel better today, but still congested. And I'm just going, I ran out, so I take those, like those emergency packets or multivitamins and stuff like that. A lot of traffic, sorry. So I'm just headed to get me some more emergencies and maybe some vitamin C. In the next couple days, I should be pretty much over it though. Well, anyway, guys, the store's just up here. Thanks for tuning in. Don't mind dropping a comment and a like. I appreciate it. Helps me out a bunch. I'm going to have more survival content coming up, as well as exploring things that I've never done before. Thanks for following The Life of Bear. God bless and stay extreme.